What's up, gang? Your trainer Joe Stone's back in the gym with you today. Today, we're gonna work our legs, but we're gonna work primarily nothing but our hamstrings. Those hamstrings are the back part of our legs, those back of the leg biceps as I like to call them. They're very intricate and hard to get to, especially if on our leg days we're focusing more on doing squats, step ups, things that really hone in on our glutes and quads. We tend to forget the back part of those legs, which are very important to work. I'm gonna show you a few of my favorite exercises that really help me build into my hamstrings. A lot of these exercises we're gonna do are gonna be a great option for when you're at the gym and they don't quite have a machine available to you. They use variations of tools around the gym that you can use that are different, but are gonna still train your hamstrings properly and allow you for a wonderful, well-rounded leg day training. Let's get after it. Our first hamstring exercise is going to be a Nordic hamstring curl. Now, if you don't have access to a glute ham machine like this one at your gym, I'm going to show you what you're going to do as an alternative instead that'll work just as well. So this is how we want to rig up the barbell if you don't quite have access to a glute ham machine. So put some heavy weights on the barbell, lock it into the rack so when you're pulling on it, as you see, it won't be able to pull through. So put it in between two of the base pillars on the rack. Put some sort of a pad for your ankles, whether it's rolling up an ab mat or having a squat pad like I have here, something for your knees as well. And then also at the top of the rack, some sort of a resistance band that's hanging down. So you can use it for an assist if you need to, if this is still a little bit challenging for you and hard for you. I'm gonna dig my heels into the barbell, make sure that our feet are working along with our hamstrings. And remember, everything is connected. We don't want to have a loose foot. So jam your toes underneath as much as you're able to. Once you sit yourself situated in there, you're gonna focus on keeping those glutes tight as you drop your hips toward the floor, nice and easy. And then from there, you can push yourself up and come on up back. Now, it's real important that we go real slow and controlled, bringing our rear end all the way back to the heels. So now if you're unable to build into that, we have a little bit of an assist that you can create for yourself. You rig the resistance band to the top of the rack and you bring the band around your armpits here. And this is gonna give you a little bit of support, so as you're going through the eccentric movement, you can really focus on going slow, pulling through those hamstrings. We're gonna look for about 8 to 10 reps. Squeezing through those hamstrings and not rush yourself on the way down, and then ease yourself on the way up. Perform 3 sets of 10 reps of this exercise using a lesser resistance band each set until you're able to build into using only your body weight. Okay, gang, second exercise is going to be Romanian deadlifts. I have another video that I posted recently about how I perform and how I teach clients to perform the Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to link that for you here as well so you can check out how to work the form properly. So we're going to grab some decent weight here and we're going to use our dumbbells and we're going to go into 10 reps of these guys, 10 reps. Hip hinging and doing the Romanian deadlifts is one of the most important exercises to do in any training regimen for your lower body, especially when you're honing in on your legs. So especially following after doing something like a glute ham exercise, there's nothing better than to stretch those muscles out after they've just been contracted. We went on that first set, kind of an on-ramp, a lighter set. This is our second set, our working set. And again, we need the rep range of anywhere between 8 to 10. So I'm gonna push it pretty good here, grab some decent weights and get after it. All right, guys, so now we're gonna move on to some hamstring curls. If you're anything like me, when you go to the gym and you're doing a lying on your stomach prone hamstring curl on a machine, do you ever feel back pain during it? Do you feel like your hips are uncomfortable, as if maybe you're not getting quite all of the hamstring capability that you're able to get out? If you're anything like me and you have those feelings, I suggest switching to something different, something like a seated curl. If at your gym they have the machine for this, I would suggest switching to something like this. It's a little bit more natural for your body to be in a seated position to pull those heels to your rear. The next best thing would be to use a resistance band and rig it up to a squat rack like I have here. Take a seat, put it around your ankles and perform some hamstring curls from that seated position. Take a seat and perform our hamstring curls from here. We want the band to be able to extend us all the way out so we're getting full range of motion through the hamstrings. You're gonna grip underneath the seat, pull those heels into your rear, and we want to shoot for high reps of these, like 15 to 20. We want these to all be challenging and hard. These are one of those exercises that, again, you can load up a whole lot of weight with and really feel your hamstrings. Next hamstring curl, we're gonna lie on our back and place our heels onto a Swiss ball and do some lying on our back hamstring curls. Again, another one of my favorites, a great alternative to if something is bothering your lower back and you still need to work those hamstrings. This is a very low impact one that almost everybody can do. So you're gonna place those heels onto the ball. You wanna go ahead and bridge up and squeeze your glutes. We're gonna keep that pressure at the bottom of the heels as we bring the ball into your rear. Big squeeze, slow release, and look for 20 of these. All right, next, our last hamstring curl variation is gonna be a progression forward from using the Swiss ball. If that becomes a bit too easy for you, you're gonna grab yourself some furniture gliders like I have here, lie on a carpet or a turf, lay back, and we're gonna do the same type of hamstring curl. So again, you're gonna lie on your back, you're gonna pop weight into those heels to lift those hips, keeping the hips off the floor the whole time, and sliding those heels to your rear, easy as you go through the eccentric, but big focus on keeping those glutes up the whole time. There you have it, gang. That rounds up our hamstring workout. Use these key tips and get the most out of your workout. Let's get after it.